On your screen, you'll see a list of agenda items that we plan to cover during the session. We'll discuss the program, admission requirements, and hold a question and answer period at the end of the session. To ask a question, just type it in the text box found at the bottom left-hand side of your screen like this. Feel free to type your questions into the box during the session. We'll address your questions at the end of the presentation. We're recording this session, and the recorded session will be placed on our website for future reference. We'll provide you with a link to the recorded session in the email that we'll send out in the next few days. Now I'll turn it over to Dr. Meyer to tell you more about the program.
The BS in Human Environmental Sciences General Studies allows students the opportunity to customize their curriculum to meet their career goals. It might be easier if I give you an example. We had a young lady whose family owned a clothing store, and her goal was to go into business with her parents. They wanted her to finish a degree. So we customized a curriculum for her that involved fashion retailing, where she took the majority of the classes in fashion retailing. She took entrepreneurship classes so that she learned how to run a business. Interactive technology was a good component for her because her family wanted to modernize their way of advertising, and this allowed her to gain the skills so that she could put much of their marketing online. So when she finished, she was prepared with the skills that she needed to be able to go into that family business and help run that operation. We have students all over the country that are involved in our program. All of our states. I have a student in Puerto Rico and in Guam. They range in age generally from 21 to 61, so you're never too young or never too old to start learning. And the online environment is perfect because it allows flexibility for you to do your coursework when you need to do that. Every student is required at the University of Alabama to complete 120 credit hours of coursework. For the general studies, we require that 35 hours of that coursework be from the College of Human Environmental Sciences and 15 hours to be at the 300 level or above, and 6 of those 15 hours need to be writing courses. And those writing courses are a general core requirement for the university. Our classes are taught by UA faculty. The UA faculty have developed the courses. The courses mirror the student learning outcomes that you would gain if you were sitting face-to-face on campus. So your learning ability online gives you the advantage of having it at your pace, and in general studies to design the curriculum to meet your goals. We take applications all year round. We have some students that wait until the week before classes to begin that process, and we have others that are already registered for next semester. So it's never too early, never too late, never stop learning.
Thank you, Dr. Meyer. I'll now talk about the admission requirements. The admission requirements for the BS and HES in General Studies has the same requirements as campus students. There are a few types of admissions. You can be admitted as an incoming first-time freshman or as a transfer student, and the requirements will vary slightly. If you have no previous college credit, you would apply as an incoming first-time freshman, and you must have an acceptable high school GPA and ACT or SAT scores. If you graduated from high school more than 4 years ago, you will only be required to submit high school transcripts and not an ACT or SAT score. If you have previous college credit but less than 24 hours of college level work, you must meet the same admission requirements as a incoming first-time freshman applicant, as well as have maintained a 2.0 GPA on all of your college-level work attempted. If you have 24 hours or more of college-level work, you must have maintained a minimum of a 2.0 GPA on all college-level work attempted. No high school records will be considered during admission. Distance learning students pay a flat hourly tuition rate regardless of residency. The rate does not include any applicable course fees or books. Students have the option to purchase access to the Student Health Center and to the Student Recreation Center. Unfortunately, you must be enrolled as a campus student in order to be eligible for athletic tickets. The College of Continuous Studies offers scholarships to students who are enrolled in Bama by Distance degree programs. To apply for scholarships, you must first be admitted to the university. Applications are accepted year-round, and scholarships are awarded each semester. As a distance learner, you'll have access to the same resources available to campus students. You're eligible to apply for federal financial aid. Students eligible for military educational assistance may use their educational benefits here at the University of Alabama. Distance learners have access to all university library resources, including access to scholarly databases, assistance with writing and citation, tools and tips for research, and the intra-library loan program. In the next few days, you'll receive an email with information that includes important web addresses, resources, and contact information, as well as a link to the recorded session. Thank you all for joining us today. This will conclude our presentation portion of the session. I'm going to ask Dr. Meyer a couple of questions that I commonly get and let her talk about that a little bit. Dr. Meyer, I know you spoke a little bit about students can come in, and you gave an example of the student whose family may want her to get a degree. Typically, we have some students that want to do stuff in business and not necessarily concentrated in human environmental sciences. So we have a student that's interested in, say, business and psychology. Is the general studies degree a good degree for them to consider?
It really depends on their goals and what they want to do when they finish. Our degree allows them the flexibility in designing a curriculum that would be good for them, knowing that they need 35 hours within the college. So if they want to combine the business and say marketing with those hours, as long as they're in a focused area of study within the college and take 35 hours of our courses, then it could be a good curriculum plan for them to incorporate some business courses.
Okay, we have a question. Do you accept transfer credit? If so, is there a limit to how many?
We do accept transfer credits, and we evaluate those transcript credits according to what the goals and what the curriculum plan that the student is trying to achieve. So the answer would be yes, and we have to look at the courses and see how they fit into the plan for meeting the requirements for the university.
And just to add on to that, with the applications, once you submit your application and your official transcript, that's something that will be done once you have submitted your application and been admitted into the program. Another question, since applications are accepted year-round, can we start any time once we're admitted?
Yes, you can start any semester. Some courses are offered in a sequence that you have to take the prerequisites for, but there are a variety of courses offered each semester, and many of our courses are offered every semester.
And one last question that I have, since students get to develop their own courses based off of their career goals, is there an academic advisor that helps with that?
Yes, we have several academic advisors that will help students make that plan and will help them in advising for registration for courses. They will be assigned an advisor once they are accepted into our program, and that advisor will reach out to the student and let them know that they're there for them when they need them.
Thank you, Dr. Meyer. Do you have anything else you would like to add about the program?
The program is completely online. At no time will you be required to come to campus. We'd love to have you come to campus, and anytime you do come to campus, we hope that you'll knock on our door and say hello. And especially at graduation. We have a number of students that come back at graduation just so they can put a name to a face, see the faculty, talk to the faculty, tell them how much they enjoy being on campus, and then it's a great day to be able to celebrate at the University of Alabama and walk across that stage.
We also host a reception as well, so we would love to come and meet you guys and talk to you and see you and celebrate your accomplishments with you. Another question, how are exams taken?
Exams are incorporated into the online courses. Different programs use different methodology, but some will ask that they be monitored. Some are timed, some are multiple choice, some are discussion, some are open book, some are not. And some courses don't use exams, but they'll use other methods of assessing the student learning outcomes.
And to just add on to that, we do have a testing services center that if you do have any proctored exams, if you're in the area, we have a testing center that you can come take the test at. And also if you're not close to Tuscaloosa, our testing associates will help you find an approved proctor in your area as well. I think that'll wrap it up. This will conclude today's session. Thank you all for participating. Thank you, Dr. Meyer, for participating with us today. If you have any questions that you think of later on, please feel free to give us a call, reach out to us. You'll see my contact information as well as Dr. Meyer's contact information there. So please reach out to us. We would love to talk to you and help you with your scholastic journey. I hope everyone has a great day and roll tide.